we're going to go to our winners and losers of the week. And this is how we'll wrap up this week's episode. I'll start off with my winners of the week. My winners are Trae Young. Man, Atlanta has been on fire. Trae Young has looked good. People are complaining about Trae Young foul hunting right now. They are calling him James Harden. And hey, if that's the type of guy you're becoming, then that's a good thing. So I don't know. Caleb's yelling at me on mute.
I'm very frustrated that people get mad at Trae Young for manipulating the refs. If you can manipulate refs, do you understand how big that is? That's massive.
Yeah.
I'm all for players doing that.
It pissed off Steve Nash. He was saying, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's not basketball. And hey, it's worked out for him and it's worked out for the Hawks. They have started off well and they have proved Caleb and I wrong to start the year.
If it works, it works. I have zero problem with Trae Young saying, you know what? I'm going to go out there and get 15 free throws a game. That's 15 points. A guy that shoots like him, that's realistically a guaranteed 13 points. Like he might miss 2. That's so big to me. And I don't understand why people hate it, because having a guy like that, like if Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown would get themselves to the line 10 times a game consistently, do you think I'd complain? No, I'd be excited. I'd be elated. I'd be like, yeah, it's more.
So I feel the same exact way with De'Aaron Fox. Trust me.
Bro, manipulating the refs is such a big W. Like it's according to NBA Twitter, a W is like the highest honor you could get in the NBA. And that right there, that's a fat W.
Don't get an L, because if you get an L, you might as well deactivate your whole life. I'm not talking about just your Twitter account. My next winner was Orlando Magic coach Steve Clifford. And this is a guy who gets a W2 from Twitter fans. And man, Orlando has looked good. He has started off the season well. I know a lot of Charlotte fans are pissed off at James Borrego. They can't stand him. I know a certain guy who listens to this loves James Borrego, but I'm sorry. James Borrego is not a good coach. Mm-mm. Charlotte's missing out right now. I think had they had Steve Clifford, I think he would have really developed them well. But hey, he's doing a hell of a job with the Magic. Congrats to Orlando. I'm happy for you guys. I underrated you guys, but you guys are doing your thing. Last guy, Joel Embiid. He's on my fantasy team. He's been killing it this year. They're 4-1 to start the year. In the one game they've lost, Joel was out. So given that, Joel is easily one of my winners of the week. He's an undefeated player right now. Without him, they can't win. With him, they only win. So that's my winners of the week. Caleb, who's your winners of the week?
My winner of the week, I have one winner before I get into my fat L of the week. My winner of the week, or winner of 2 weeks, I guess we should say, is Domantas Sabonis. He's been good. He's been very good. He won Player of the Week from the NBA for the Eastern Conference, averaging baby Nikola Jokic numbers. Like he looked really, really good. And you know what? He hit the game winner against my Celtics. I'll admit it, he did. I think he's really good. And you know what? I was very critical of Sabonis. I was never a big fan of him. I never really liked him. But this year, it looks like he's taken a leap. I think he's been pretty good. I'd say he's my winner of the week. Now, are you ready for my fat L of the week?
Yes, sir.
Donovan Mitchell. Numbers look good statistically, right? 20 points per game. But he's shooting 45 true shooting percentage. So he's not very efficient at all. It's very inefficient. And nobody's talking about it. I don't know why. It's kind of concerning to me, especially because Twitter, now I'm a Celtics fan, so of course I'm going to see more Celtics tweets, but I'm seeing a lot more people on Twitter call Jason Tatum inefficient when he's shooting 55% true shooting percentage. I'm just kind of curious why a guy who shoots 10 true shooting percentage less is getting half of the
Get out of here, nerd.
Okay, well, advanced stats just get people made fun of nowadays, huh? You know what that is, Amir? That's an L.
Hey, Monty McNair be like, L. All right. My losers of the week, and I have a few of them. First one is the easy one, Jamal Murray. We talked about this earlier. He's a lot like Donovan Mitchell. He has not looked good at all. And Denver is 1-4. That's not where they wanted to be. Denver fans were screaming at us because we ranked them too low. We had them at what, 7th? And they thought
they said that was absolutely too low.
And we were getting absolutely criticized. So, hey, Denver fans, you're right. We were wrong. You guys are even worse. Good luck. My real loser of the week is the New York Knicks. And I was going to give it to a certain guy named Obi Toppin, but I'm going to give it to the entire Knicks franchise. They have once again messed up another valuable draft pick. And again, it's early. whatever. But I could have put this on my 2 rights and 1 wrong, but I decided not to. I decided just sprinkle it in right here. And Obi has not looked good. I mean, there's other rookies that have not looked good.
Killian Hayes.
Killian Hayes has looked rough. I mean, especially the way Tyrese Halliburton has looked. Detroit is absolutely regretting that.
That's like, do you ever see those things on Twitter? There's like $600 stimulus and $2,000 stimulus. That's like somebody should tweet $600 stimulus, Killian Hayes, and then $2,000 stimulus, Tyrese Halliburton. I think that would be a good tweet.
I'm pretty sure somebody did, Caleb. I saw that on Twitter yesterday.
Oh.
You were the one that sent it to me.
I know, dude. It was so funny. I'm sorry.